Well, this is new video to us from Minsk in Belarus, and this is where police are cracking down on a protest over the presidential election. The president of Belarus is claiming a landslide victory, with state officials saying he has won a 6th consecutive term in office. Well, with that, let's go to Cindy Palm. She's tracking the story for us out of London today. You know, Cindy, the opposition in Belarus is now taking their anger over the presidential election results into the streets. What are their leaders saying? What is their complaint here?
Well, Michael, the opposition as well as protesters say that this election was massively rigged in favor of Alexander Lukashenko. And that is why they're going out on the streets and clashing with police. We've seen the pictures coming out of Minsk. We saw riot police with their riot shields. They were firing tear gas, water cannons, as well as stun grenades at the crowds. Thousands of people have reportedly been arrested. And the president as well, he said that he doesn't want to see his country torn apart as a result of this. But this election was the greatest challenge to Lukashenko's power in years. The authoritarian ruler has been in power since 1994, and protesters have been very unhappy with not only the way that he's handled the pandemic, but also the state of the economy in Belarus, as well as his human rights record. And the opposition candidate, in this case, Svetlana Tsikhanouskaya, says she refuses to recognize the election results. Michael.
So tell us a bit more about the opposition candidate then. What is her story?
So she actually had no intention to run at the beginning, but ended up not only running, but becoming the main rival candidate. Her husband was supposed to run. He has been very vocal in his opposition to the government. He's an anti-government blogger, but he was jailed. And that's when she decided to step into the race. And this is what she said after the results came in. Take a listen.
Что мы уже победили, потому что мы победили свой страх. Мы победили свою аполитичность, мы победили апатию и безразличие.
And Tsikhanouskaya wants to see a recount at certain polling stations. Now, the official exit polls, their state-controlled exit polls, show that Lukashenko won 80% of the vote, which protesters and the opposition candidate do not believe is actually the case. And outside observers say there actually hasn't been a free and fair election in Belarus since 1995. Michael.
Cindy, thanks for that. Cindy Palm in London.